Okay, okay. So
So
they're the ones who are
yes,
against each other. You're right. It's going to be
yeah,
good.
Mark is very familiar with both of these
Yes.
opponents, so I'm sure he'll be prepared
For
either
either of
way.
them.
Yes.
Yes.
And as you can see, the ref restarts the fight because the Singaporean wearing the red pulled guard without grips. So in order to pull guard, you need to have established grips first. You can't
Uh-huh.
just sit down on the mat without grips.
Okay.
That will give you a penalty. So that's what
Oh.
happened there. There was a penalty given, and that's
Oh.
a smart move for him, given that Banpot is very good in judo.
Okay.
So here we have Singaporean red pulling guard successfully this time, while Banpot is trying to pass. He is on top. So this is an evenly matched fight. I think it will go the distance.
For the whole 6 minutes, seems like.
I would think so. I
Oh,
would
boy.
think so. So very good match right here. It's nice to see the Filipino crowd so into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And more as the games progressed, actually, and all these venues are in different avenues, of course. And you've got fans of each and every sport. So you can imagine, like, your teammates will really make the effort to support Team Philippines because that's the sport they're interested in. More and more people, of course, we've got our famous games like the basketball and the volleyball, and that's also really accessible because it's here in Metro Manila. And you can see crowds really trying to get into venues and trying to support Team Philippines. So hopefully it's also a unifying sort of factor for the Philippines to have something to be proud of.
Yes, it definitely is, and it was nice hearing them count down the timer to
Yes.
Mark's victory
Right,
earlier
right.
on. And Jiu-Jitsu, when the average person watches it, it's hard to quite understand.
Sure.
There are a lot of rules and details into it. But,
Right. That only a trained eye can actually see. What's that white thing? My
think-
trained eye saw
Yes.
something.
I believe that's tape.
Oh, okay.
He may have taped
That's
his
all right.
finger and it came
Okay.
out. So no big deal with
It's not a
that.
tooth. It's
No,
not
no.
nothing from too much effort, hindi naman.
I hope not.
It's
I
just
hope
that.
not. So here we are, Banpot still trying to pass. Well, as you can see, Singaporean has good lapel control there. That's preventing Banpot from making any sort of pass right now. So that's the thing about wearing the geese. That's a lot of cloth there and a lot of
Flapping about too, and
Yes.
it's not belted anymore.
Yes. So you can use those for chokes and to do sweeps. As you can see here, the Singaporean in red gets the sweep, so he is up 2 points to none.
Okay.
Banpot forced to play his guard game now, which I believe isn't his strength.
Oh.
But
He's more
yes.
of like an attacker. Is
More
that,
of
is
a
that
top
right?
player,
A
yes,
top
top
player.
player.
That's what it means.
And
Okay.
that's due to his judo background.
Okay.
So here he is with the lasso, also controlling the lapel.
Uh-huh.
While the Singaporean's looking to pass. And again, there it is, the lasso guard, or lasso guard with the lapel actually from Banpot there. So these two very well accomplished.
Now, as the games are ongoing and the belt comes undone and whatever, they just keep, you guys just keep playing.
Usually the referee stops the fight,
Okay.
takes note of where the position stopped.
Ah, that's why okay.
Yes, and then they have them retie the belt.
Right, right.
But there are
That's
times
on
where
the decision of the referee, I guess,
That's-
because, yeah, okay.
Yes, but there are times where there's a lot of action going on, and the referee just lets it go until it slows down a little bit, so where he can find where they can properly reset.
Right.
Yes.
So timing is also important for the referee to know when.
Yes,
And it's his call. Okay.
and I believe the referee just gave a stalling penalty to the Singaporean, if I'm not mistaken. I can't quite see the score, but I think that's what happened.
If that's a penalty, how does that figure in the point system?
So, if you get 3 penalties, if I'm not mistaken with the rules for SEA Games, 3 penalties leads to 2 points for the opponent, and a fourth leads to disqualification.
That is big.
Yes. So penalties are something you don't want to have.
Sure.
Yes, want to avoid as much. So here we are, same position. Banpot looking to sweep or submit, while the Singaporean in red belt looking to pass. And Banpot given the 2 points. I believe the Singaporean thought he would pull guard, but instead Banpot was given the sweep points. So it's 2-2 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so
this is going to be quite a match and quite a
fight.
finish.
Yeah, this is going to go down to the last few seconds.
No,
so we have 43 seconds left.
2 points, but Banpot has an advantage.
Yes. So the Singaporean has to push the pace here. Needs to score 2 points to get the win. An advantage would get him to force a referee's decision.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm not quite sure why they stopped the fight. I think they're just having them tie the belts.
Okay, they're not in their usual position when they start off, or is that where they end? That's not where they ended as a position. Okay.
They're having.
Okay, there you go. Being sort of reset.
You're getting it now. You don't need me anymore.
No, of course I do. My gosh. Baka kung ano-ano pa mga sabihin ko dito.
And I guess they're just trying to recreate the position they last stopped in. With 43 seconds left, these guys have to really push. Well, the Singaporean especially has to push the pace as he's down an advantage. So sorry, it wasn't a penalty given earlier. It was the advantage given to Banpot, I believe. Yes, which is reflected in the scoreboard right now.
Shout out to my brother Mark Entrata, who's giving me a blow-by-blow. I'm sorry I'm not able to read your messages, but my brother's also a Jiu-Jitsu practitioner and is a head coach. So hi, bro. Of course, he's watching out for our athletes here today.
Yes, Mark is one of the black belts here in the Philippines. Recently got his black belt from the prestigious Cobrina.
Right.
Congratulations,
very
Mark.
Recently. Thank you. Okay. Oh,
okay.
So there seems to be
instant replay.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think they were just, maybe there was a challenge from one of the coaches.
Yes.
And they had to do a replay. Okay, good to know. And they reset. Nothing from the score changes. Banpot still up by an advantage. You can see the Singaporean pushing the pace right now because he is down an advantage. So here he has lapel control. This lapel control is called the squid guard.
Oh wow, squid guard, really?
Yes, he's looking to take the back or the sweep. He needs it to come soon as time will run out.
Because
and remember that not only does he need to have the sweep, but he needs to stabilize the position for 3 seconds.
For 3 seconds, my gosh, that
to get
feels
the
like
points.
Eternity.
Yes. If he doesn't, that is just an advantage. So here they are right now.
No, no. Up to this point,
Banpot takes it.
Thailand.
It was a really close fight.
Yes.
You can see the Singaporeans a little disappointed, but
Yeah.
he fought really well, pushing this all the way to the end.
So now it's Banpot who's going to go against our guy.
The finals against Mark.
Lertthaisong
Yes.
Banpot,
Yes.
Thailand.